What helps you remember ancient Egyptian names easily? Imagine walking through a grand temple filled with carved hieroglyphs and towering statues. Each name you see tells a story rooted in sacred sites and divine legends. Now, how do you remember these ancient names without getting lost in the complexity? Well, it all starts with understanding their connection to the gods and the sacred landscape. Many Egyptian names include parts that refer to gods like Ra or Amun. For example, names ending with relate to the sun god Ra, like Nebkipparir. Recognizing these divine bits helps you link the name to familiar mythological stories, making it easier to recall. Next, think about breaking long names into smaller parts or syllables. Ancient scribes often wrote names without vowels, so splitting names into manageable chunks like Hatshepsut becomes Hatshepsut helps you remember how they sounded. It's like piecing together a puzzle. Using the Coptic language as a guide is also helpful. Since Coptic is the last stage of ancient Egyptian, it keeps many of the original sounds alive. For example, Amenhotep's name includes Re, the sun god, pronounced as Re. Connecting names to their spoken sounds makes them stick in your mind better. Understanding what the names mean adds another layer of memory aid. Names like Amos, meaning child of the moon, link directly to celestial and divine themes. When you know these meanings, they become stories you can tell, making the names more memorable. Visual associations are powerful too. Imagine standing in front of a temple at Karnak or the tombs in the Valley of the Kings, where these names are carved in stone. Linking a name to a specific sacred site creates a mental picture that sticks. Visiting these places or viewing pictures helps cement the connection. Finally, practicing pronunciation with consistent rules makes a difference. Names ending with Re are pronounced Re, and stressing God's names helps you remember their importance. Using these simple rules makes the names less abstract and easier to recall. So, to sum up, recognizing divine elements, breaking names into syllables, using Coptic sounds, understanding their meanings, associating them with sacred sites, and practicing pronunciation are all great ways to remember ancient Egyptian names. These methods connect you to the myths, history, and architecture of sacred sites, making the past come alive in your memory.